Hold on, man. That shit's tripping. All right, I'm good.
Good. All right. Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. Hebrew Israelites of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'll get the prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, head to the east. Give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Tell her who can trust in your Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honor to the apostle, elders, great millstone. And shalom. You sincere brothers living in this truth. You sincere, shalom, sincere brothers, studying and listening, show yourselves approved. Shalom. So they come to you today, talk to you today, Yasharala. What's the big thing? They say the BRICS nations currency is now online. And when it's going online, once they go to the U.S. dollar, U.S. dollar, is going to crash. The petrodollar. Other countries say they're not using the U.S. dollar anymore to sell oil. I just heard China using digital yuan to buy oil from Saudi Arabia without the U.S. dollar. That's that downfall being signal, man. So I'm open up this right here. It's Ecclesiastes 12:3. And the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. So right there, said the grinders of the house, should tremble. That's what's happening right now. That goes to your politicians right now, your lower level, luminaries. The elites don't pull the plug on the place. So then you got the ones in the middle, the politicians. They got to, try to hold the ship together while it sank, and they trembling because they already know the chaos is about to come out. Because the little man, everyday working class Edomite, and he gonna go ape shit when he find out the dollar ain't no good, no more pension. When they houses collapse, they ain't got bunkers. They're gonna just go crazy, or at least act like they're gonna go crazy. And it's in the grinder seats. All these jobs is laying off right now. Why they laying off? Hey, blood, they closing down. They call that downsizing. They downsizing. Plus like AI's taking over jobs. So like we don't need all these little laborers no more. So if we shut down jobs, 3,000 here, 5,000 here, 10,000 here. Hey, anybody got no jobs? That's why you see all these tents popping up. Like in cities like LA, people getting bummed out, they losing jobs. And it said, and they look out their window and it be dark. They look out the window and be dark, and why? Because ain't no future in America. You got youngsters like, I ain't going to work no more. Why go to work? They starting to figure it out. Like, I go to work, I can't pay my bills. I might as well live in my car. I'm an RV. They downsizing too. They getting out the system. They don't want to go to war. Why they don't want to go to war? I'm not about to go fight for a country that's going to die anyway. They like, I'd rather go to jail. So they're not about to fight. Everybody keeps saying, you look on TikTok, YouTube video, everybody saying like, hey, America not looking good. It's not looking good. Only the idiots is still saying that. Anybody with a piece of brain is now like, hey, this place is through. So now everybody's scrambling. You got what's that, doomsday prep, survival skills going into play. Everybody now like, oh, should I gotta get my tent, my outdoor stuff together? That's kind of like the big thing now. A lot of people on YouTube blowing up off of that. Go ahead,
I just got a point. The extension they did for the government closing, that shit is like Wednesday. The 45 days is up on Wednesday. So that's happening next week too.
Yeah, and I know with them doing them little short extensions, that let you know about to put the plug on this place. Like usually, you hear talk about that. That wasn't a big deal. Now it's like they making a big talk about it. At some point, they're gonna say, you know what, we're not extending it no more. Shut down. We're going digital. You don't go get this micro CHIP, you go in this camp. This is what they call it, a global reset. They got a new world order coming into play. At some point, they're gonna go for that move. They're gonna be like, hey man, you gotta, we did it over here. Oh, you ain't got no juice, you better go get some juice. Then go get that micro CHIP. Then go to your little cubicle or whatever little place where you standing. What they say, you own nothing to be happy. That's the goal. That's why the gas price, the petrol dollar gonna go up. It's gonna go up to like $20 a gallon. That's so you won't drive nowhere. They don't want you to drive nowhere. They want you to be stationary with no lights, no gas, no water. And they got systems set up, little camps. They got that, and they want you to deviate from where you at to the camp. Kind of like switching. Kind of like you open up a cage for one animal. You want to go in the other cage, you open it up, and you kind of poke them to get out of there, go in the other one. That's how they got to do the American people.
That's how they do it when they herd cattle.
That's a good way to put it, like they herd cattle. Gonna herd everybody up in little camps where you're gonna have a little number, a device, and you're gonna be living like, like for
Camps is
sure.
gonna be the only place you're gonna have resources. That's how they're gonna make people voluntarily just move. Like here where we at in Oklahoma, they don't have no 15-minute city plan. The closest ones is like Denver and Dallas. And to get everybody to move here, they're gonna have poison the water. There ain't no food here. No stomach growling. You better get down to Dallas.
God, that's how they gonna do it. They better get on that bus. You busting them out like a shuttle. You know what I'm saying? They busting the migrants. They gonna bust your butt out to a camp to get resources, man. And then look, in Jake, how we do this? Why I think they ain't got no 15-minute Oklahoma. We gonna be living off the land. We got a lot of land out here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to live off the land. They gonna come with. That's where the strike team come in. Come in with guns. Are you over here making a farm? You got a camp now. They gonna outlaw all that. You can't make no campfire. You can't edit the law. You can't collect no rainwater. They gonna make it illegal to do those things. That way you doing it, they gonna come try to throw you in a camp anyway. You gonna go to the boss camp.
Really think about it, Oklahoma got a history of bucking up against the system anyway. You really think about all of the histories like the Tulsa race riot, and you got the natives that they all it's a rich history. So I can see why Esau Edom will have to take drastic measures against certain countries, against certain states.
Finish say this is Ecclesiastes 12:4. And the doors shall be shut up in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Ooh, that probably going live right now. It said the doors shall be shut up in the streets. I'm hearing store closes every day in my news feed. Store closes. And what they saying, theft. And they using people to go in there and do snatch and grabs. They busting them and putting them in vans to do snatch and grabs, and they close down their business and then say, hey, we not opening up no more. So all the stores is closing down. Because they what they call it, liquidating your assets. Yeah. They liquidate. They like, we be closing up or cashing out. You on the machine that ain't giving out no money, they cashing out. So it said the sound of the grinding is low. There's less workers. They're going to earlier. When the grinding cease, because the workers be few. So the grinding gonna be low. Eventually, gonna be no businesses, no jobs, and that's when that micro CHIP gonna kick in. If you get like an allowance, they're gonna give you so many credits you got to spend within a month or they expire. So they're gonna do it like that. Everything probably gonna be like a big old Amazon. You gotta order it from a place. They said he shall rise with the voice of the bird. That means you be waking up early in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, because you ain't got nothing to do. You like the movie Friday. You said it's crazy, you ain't got nothing to do. So they probably gonna have an issue.
No job.
Yeah, no job. They gonna have a little certain amount of drugs,
right?
Whatever you need, your food. You get your little rations, basically your rations. You get high. You watch whatever designated TV they want you to watch, LGBT programming. Certain cartoons, and they be your day. Every day you watch that. I might have you running on a bike or something, like living like a little gerbil. And you go back to your little living quarters, And they said all the daughters of the music should be brought low. Oh man, everybody telling me that. Everybody our age and up, music is garbage. The music now is a bunch of it's a bunch of sound effects. These children, they on drugs. Esau done, he done ravished them up, knocked off they little, knocked his little post chakras off, knocked the buzz off, and now he can't make good music. He doped up, and his whole sexuality spent up. So now they can't make good music. They can't make quality music. Esau don't want quality music. You got underground artists that's still good, but that ain't what Esau pushing out. Now he's pushing out garbage because he wants people to have a garbage mindset. He wants you to listen to, Migos, Lil Nas X. Oh, especially with the female Eve rap music. Nasty Red, Stanky Hana. They had you eating boo-boo. Listen to that music.
What was that politician or the president? But it was a quote that said, "We don't want a generation of thinkers. We want generations of followers," or something like that. And
I don't know who it was, but I know what you're talking about.
See, that's basically the logic and the mindset of this system, America, aka Babylon the Great.
That was one of the Rothschilds.
One of the Rothschilds. See, that's what I thought. And that goes back to the gods of this world, And they basically saying, if you don't want a generation of thinkers, then now you can see why we have this music the way it is now, and it's creating people that don't think for themselves. And that's why that natural born fathers were going into the 230.
Ooh, you made a good point. They don't want thinking and critical thinking because that'll disrupt their plan. They want people that just react.
Right.
And obedience. What the government say, they narrative, roll with that, go with that, and all will be fine. And we already know what the end goal of their role is: to take everything from you and put a micro CHIP in your body. You know, that's the end goal. That's the mark of the beast. You know, once they do that, they don't care about whatever you do. Now you're no good to you. How about you? I got you. Basically, like a walking zombie. And then people can't. There used to be a bunch of rebuttal to that, a bunch of but now we got Elon Musk with the Neuralink. He got thousands of people lining up to get it. And now, with that being said, more information about it is coming out. I'm looking like, oh no, ain't nowhere in the world I want that. To me, that's like death. You know why you living? Because I found out Akim on the micro CHIP that he got the Neuralink, it got microfibers. And before the chip, before the CHIP go in your head, the microfibers go off in your brain. You know, and certain your what they call it, neural pathways. And I'm like, man, heck nah. I'm like, so with that being said, once you get it in you, ain't no getting that out. It's like that's like parasitic, man. You know?
Like a virus.
Yeah, so once they get in, I say worse than a virus. You can heal from a virus, but you put some microfibers in your brain. Ain't no way can anybody just come in and snatch it up out without giving you certain death. That's damage. Once they go in, hey, you stuck with that one, you know. So that's basically like they're going to be like unaliving you while you're still alive. You're basically going to be a zombie. And if you put that in your head, what prevents you from getting hacked? Or what prevents him from controlling, you know, what you do and what you say? There's some high-tech sorcery right there Esau doing with their technology. Once you put that in your head, man, he can program you to go do this or do that or do a hit. Or I can just make you go to the camp I want you to go to. You program, you know? Your thoughts, you know, you put thoughts in your head. So that's, hey, and that's on the books. Remember back then, they used to scoff at that, like, oh, they ain't doing that. Man, you smoking too much weed, man, that's that good stuff, man. They ain't never do that. Now it's all, it's in reality now. They talking about the news. You got people getting in their bodies to speak right now. They're getting it. And they got another one that's going to go in your hand. You know, they got a microception go in your hand. They got one that go in your head. You know, once you get those, and it's all gonna go is monetary too. That's why, hey, that's why I know the other camps is off. It's monetary. Because once you get that micro CHIP, it's the money going digital. So with the money going digital, it's gonna go wild hand in hand to micro CHIP. That way they're gonna know your heart rate. They're gonna know your sugar levels. You know, they're gonna know what's another thing, your blood pressure, all that information gonna be right there on their desk. They ain't gotta go nowhere to get you. Go ahead.
Hey, another thing they were saying, like once you get that, everybody chipped in, 15-minute cities, they can actually tell you to go do a task. Like, say, for instance, they can say, we want these 5 people to go down here and dig this ditch. And because, you got GPS and all that, they gonna know, for you to get your credits for that day, if you actually went down where they told you to do, and they gonna be able to tell by your vitals if you exerting yourself a certain kind of way, if you actually completed the task or not.
Yeah, there's so many movies and episodes with that. Like I seen a Star Wars show about that too, man. I think it was I can't remember what show it was, but they had like a bracelet. They had a work assignment that came up with a little computer screen. So hey, it's out there. It's a reality. He thought he was gonna make it a reality, man.
You was probably watching Raised by Wolves.
I know it was one of them Star Wars. It was one of them Star Wars shows. I know that for sure.
It's a Star Wars show. Okay,
Yeah.
I know they got a show called HBO Max, Raised by Wolves. Same thing. They got the bracelet.
Yeah.
To pop up with their tasks they got to do, and they got to go do it. They controlled by AI. The ship on the AI on the ship was controlling and setting the whole community up. It was ran like that, and that's what he saw. That's where he's going. The AI's running the show right now anyway. He sort of get a power over the artificial intelligence. Because Esau, like, he know he can't do it no more. I can't keep shipping Israel down no more. They too strong for me, so I'm going to give it to a computer. Computer going to crunch numbers. Computer can do it better than I can. We're going to have computer, set our plans up. And that ain't going to work. It's going to get so far. We got sleeper cells here in the nation of Israel. That's going to mess that whole plan up, which we'll cut later. We'll say, the Lord gonna crash down on Esau while he eat. So he ain't gonna let it cap his enterprise off. He'll get it going and beast system would be going, but that's when Esau gonna get messed up. Is in the process of him giving out the micro CHIP, because you got children in Israel that's gonna refuse that. You got people of his own nation gonna refuse that. It's gonna be a minor few, but that's gonna be the whole that's gonna just bust up this whole plan. Because Yahushua said he ain't gonna let Esau just have the whole, the whole reason to get everybody with that. The Lord knows what we're gonna be going through. So that's why he's gonna let Esau do it. And that's just to get the people that's already going with it. Like the people that already got the juice, they're gonna get the micro CHIP. The people that what they say don't want no smoke, people that don't want no smoke, they're gonna go get it. They don't want to, rock the boat. Esau gonna say go get it, they're gonna go get it. That's their program by the system already. FEMA got the color list? The yellow, blue, red, and black. Ain't that the colors they had on there?
I think so. Red, blue, yellow, and black.
Yep, and if you yellow coated, which that means you got juice in your body, they ain't gonna bother you. They're gonna give you the little news flash, go get this. They're gonna go get it. But people that's what's that? The red and the blue. I think blue can be what they call it, re-educated.
I really don't know how to color this red no more.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna do
I thought red and black.
Red is terminate. Red and black is terminate.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
And black was like the ones that got the means. And red was like preachers, religious leaders, things like that nature.
Right.
Red and black is straight off. They cannot be. Yellow is gonna go in easy, and I think blue is the ones that like you'll get the chance to be re-educated. Like they'll work with you if you're on the blue list.
Right.
But red and black, you done. Like those are the ones they declare them enemies of the state. Which I'm probably doing a lesson on that. And plus, it's hard to even find that. A lot of that stuff getting scrubbed off the internet.
Yeah, I got this is what the brother from South Carolina was the first person I've seen came out with this. But it's an animation short. It's called Beyond the Reset. And it's essentially an animation showing you what life is going to be like, in a 15-minute series. It's a real good, look. I would highly recommend everybody go and watch this. Again, it's called Beyond the Reset, animated short. And it shows dude, in this little apartment, 200 square foot apartment, and how, he got like a work at home job. And like how you were saying, it's going to be like Amazon delivering everything, how he ordered all of his food and everything, and how he went outside and he didn't have his mask on, and the droid showed up and zapped his ass and threw him back in this little shack. It was a really good watch. It's 24 minutes. But the brother from South Carolina, the elder.
I did a lesson covering that too. I can't remember if I put the
it's called Beyond the Reset.
I did a lesson with that in there. I used it for a lesson. I think I put the link to the whole so they can watch it all the way through. Yeah, it's probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I did a lesson on that. That's where Esau trying to take it. His master plan. We can see the fruits of that coming in now. That's why the dollar's collapsing. World War III coming in. All wars, the bank of wars, and all of this is basically do a reset to put everybody in a new system to where you have no rights. Right now, you got a little bit of rights that he allowed the Edomites to have, and now everybody got them, and now he don't like that no more. He's like, I don't want Jake to have rights. Jake should be hard bound to slavery. So now he got to do a reset. And then they messed up. They trying to cover the mistakes they made. See, right now the mistake they made, we here in this new system, we got the Bible. That's where he messed up at. We went right back into the scriptures, into the prophecy, and now we back in our lives. See, Esau didn't erase history as good as he thought. So now this global reset is him trying to erase history better. He want to get rid of statues. He want to get any real traces of, that's why they call it the critical race theory. He don't want to talk about slavery no more. He want to say none of that happened. You just hear Petri dish, Big Bang, different colors for whatever reason he gonna make, but ain't gonna be no look up. We were slaves and Black Wall Street. He want to take all that history out. He don't want people knowing that the Bible will be done. No more religion. They gonna get rid of all that. Ain't no First Amendment rights, none of that. So he wants to get rid of all of that, have us in a system to where you just obey. You just do what the government say do. You don't buck up, have nothing. Like you ain't gonna know it's another system. All you gonna know it's a system. That's how Esau wanted. You just like a cog in a machine.
They said it only takes like 2 generations to do that.
And I believe they said they get rid of all of us. Like I think they had to do like I taught my children. So like our children, our children, they would have to get rid of them, or like if their children, then they be able to, they wouldn't know nothing.
You know, that's one of the laws too. That's one of the laws of the scripture because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to teach our children the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And that's one of the main reasons why they want to get rid of the word is because of that. And that's another thing is if you watch that what is it, Aaron Russo, that video called Aaron Russo revealed what the mark of the beast is. He explained it. It was like a 10-minute video that popped up, and he explained why the Rockefeller gave women the right to vote and to have jobs is because they wanted to indoctrinate the children. And it's why it's the main reason why we have that alphabet agenda inside the school. It's an indoctrination process into their system, the Edomite system, and not Yahweh system.
Another example is when they sent all gas children up to Canada to those schools, and they essentially separated them from their elders,
Right.
so that they couldn't continue teaching them their ways. And they sent them up to Canada and to those residential schools, so they basically could teach them to basically be clones of Edomites.
Right. Yep. I remember when I went to a Native American school, they had documentaries about that all throughout their school, and basically Esau Edom kidnapped their children. That's exactly what happened.
And was killing them.
Yeah.
Remember how they first, about like a year ago, they started finding all of them bodies up under them old schools, and God was up there burning down churches,
Right.
fish grease up there.
There's a lot of it's a lot of northern tribe up there in the Washington area, on the border of Canada. A lot of northern tribes, South Dakota, North Dakota.
He got a lot to pay for.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. Do you want to bring out the article or something out?
I can get back to the script.
All right, Con,
Talk
you got
about
it.
how the whole point of this is that Esau got a new system coming online. It's gonna deal with the monetary. It's like what you say, messing somebody's money is the best way, to control somebody. You control the food supply. You control the food supply, you control the money supply, you control people. So that's the two controlling factors that this MOTB is gonna have, And if they can't do it with physical cash being, in circulation right now. And plus, physical cash, it still gives you a sense of privacy that they don't like. Like I can give somebody $20 and Esau didn't see that, or he can't tax that. But if everything is digital, which we got central bank digital currency about to go online, he can they can come to me and question me like, why did you give $20 to Bayan? You made that transaction at 10:41 Friday, November 11th. Esau can question me about that. Like I said, they want to when on the quick stuff. He want to be like God. He want to know everything. He want to see everything. Right now, they don't have that ability, but with technology, they can get that ability. It's going to be digital, and it's going to be the Internet of Things. So Esau going to try to use the Internet, his technology, in order to control the whole public. What they call it, a technocratic government, and that's what we're heading to. And like all that scoffing they're going to do, you can see it going into that. As the petrodollar collapses, the dollar, they get away from the dollar, they doing that on purpose. Everybody look at like your average Edomite don't know that. They look like, oh, they invented the dollar. They doing it like, dude, your people doing that. It's all orchestrated. It's a global economy. Collapsing the dollar will collapse the global economy. That way everybody can go digital. They already got the plan. It's already rolled up. This is all happening, what's I'm looking at? Orchestrated. This plan. They're planning this. They're planning the dollar collapse. So they can that's their excuse to go to a digital system. And the digital system, when they get the digital system going, then I can put a micro CHIP in your body. Once I do that, you're tracked. I got you. That's essentially like branding. That's like you putting a brand to you. And that's a law in the Bible, which I'm about to go get there right now. I'm gonna go get it. This one y'all got it. The Exodus 21. Because this is the law, and one of the few laws that Esau's trying to keep. And this is Exodus 21:5. If the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Verse 6. Then his master shall bring him unto the judges, and he shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost. And his master bore his ear through with the owl, and he shall serve him forever. So that's that law right there is what Esau trying to do. He got a digital owl. You know, and an owl is like a sharp instrument. You bore a hole in your ear, kind of like a brand. So that's back in our kingdom. When you look at somebody got that hole in their ear, like, you know, he gonna always be tied to, you know, whoever owns them. So Esau like, okay, Esau done read that precept. He like, okay, I want to do that too. I want to make them children of Israel can't go out free. So I'm gonna do it, you know, with who's that, John the Revelator. I'm gonna do it the way he said. I'm gonna use a micro CHIP and put in your body. I got one for your hand and one for your head.
You know, you think, I also think about that precept too, August, that during that time, Yahweh Yahshua set up the judge. So Yahweh Yahshua always had a mediator of who you report to whenever you needed to, you know, some guidance from Yahweh Yahshua, right? And so those judges were set up by Yahweh Yahshua, but Esau, the way Esau Edom is doing it, he, you know, just like you said earlier, he's the one that he sit in the temple of Yahweh Yahshua because he thinks he is God. And so he's basically showing himself that he is God, so he is the judge in his eyes, right? And so this is why he's trying to snuff out. Another good thing, he's trying to snuff out the Holy Scripture right there. He's trying to be like, I am God, and so therefore I'm the judge. And so if I say that you can have that circle forever, then you know how that process goes. But that goes back to, you know, the words of Yahweh Yahshua, why they're trying to snuff out the word.
I'm gonna go to Revelation 13 and 15. And the reason he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, because of as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So they set up this MOTB, which is the image of the beast. You know, if you decide you don't want to get that, Esau gonna go ahead and try to defeat you, man. Because he doesn't like you can make it without these devils. Our ancestors did. You don't need technology to live. You know, it'll be rough, but you can make it. And Esau don't want you to have that idea that you can make it without a system. He wants where, hey, it's a system or nothing. That's how he gonna do it. System or the end of this gun barrel. That's how he gonna do it. And now they gotta say they're gonna do guillotines. If you off in the camp, or if you don't want to go, they're gonna take to that. Hey, the guillotine off with your head.
That's one of the powers of Yahweh Yahshua. What he said, I kill it and I make alive. And that goes back to Esau Edom because he got that God complex. He think he is God.
So this Revelation 13 and 50 said he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. So we see that image of the beast coming online right now with all the wars. Elon Musk Neuralink, that's they giving power to the image of the beast. Is powered by what? Artificial intelligence. You know, it's gonna be digital technology. And I'm gonna read verse 16. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in the forehead. So that's where the marks is gonna go. And that's already on planet. Did plenty of lessons. Brothers did plenty of lessons where you got the device going in your hand. They already promoted it in China. They already got it in their hand. And then we got Elon Musk who got one to go in your head. And there's other companies as well that's doing the same thing. And look, here go the kicker right here. This way, anybody tell me they wasn't what the Apostle Elder said he was. Revelation 13 and 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So when it said you cannot buy or sell, that's economical right there. That's when I knew this thing was about money. That's how remember me and you, we knew what it was before we even got in Great Millstone. We knew it was gonna be something like that. You got a lot of camps talk about it's sin, like regular sin, like you eat pork or something, or it's sleeping with white women, embargo, it's a spiritual mark. No, man, this thing is physical, man. And it's gonna go into the money. That's why they got central bank digital currencies going into play. Because you cannot buy or sell, say that you had that micro CHIP. They're gonna come up to where you're gonna scan your hand. Well, they're already doing that. They test running that with Amazon, pay with your palm, other places. They already testing these things out. So if you ain't got that the little ding, the scan with your hand, and they be like, hey man, you come with some cash, you're like, man, we don't take cash, that's paper. It ain't good no more. What is that? Man, you might as well, go make you a borrow with that. We don't take that. We need that, the Fed, whatever system they're gonna call it, whatever that they're gonna use. And you gotta have that. And they doing that, like the dollar collapsing is gonna bring that system online. Because the dollar is the reserve currency of the whole world. So if the dollar collapses, the whole world's economy collapses. And then what they gonna do? Let's just go digital. You know, everybody got. I think Kenya got their digital currency going. Jamaica got theirs going. European countries got theirs going. China got the yuan. Yep, they got theirs going too. It's online. El Salvador.
Yeah.
They got theirs online. Everybody going digital, man. So they ready for the collapse to come. It was scheduled to fall. And it said, I'm going to read verse 18. It says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man. You know what man that is. Esau Edom. That's his stuff. And his number is 603 score and 6. 666. It's going to be on that barcode. Every device going to have a barcode on it. And all that's going to be numbered. So you're going to have it on your device, whether it be in your head, in your hand. If you take it, you know, you're going to have Esau's number. That's his brand. He's going to stamp it. You're going to have a UPC number. You know, you an idol. An IP address. You know, you in the system now. They might, hey, when you get hit with that, they might say you're no longer a human being. They might classify you as something else.
Humanoid.
Yeah, something like that. They're like, well, you have no longer the rights. Human beings get this right, but since you took my micro CHIP, you are now this. And this, we do it like that. And you're going to get this right here, and if not, terminated. You know?
I already said that about people that took the juicy juice.
Yeah, so they say you're no longer using the juicy juice, and you lost your little rights. And, woo, that's a lot of people in my family. You know, a lot of people that took that. See, so that means if you don't take the juicy juice, Esau can do what he want to do with you. And he gonna feel the right to have that. So
You ain't got no more human rights.
that's crazy right there.
Yeah, that's crazy, yeah.
That's crazy. And they probably don't even know it yet till he decides, you know, call it in. Like, now you done took whatever number they got on it. So you this, you got a report here, you're no longer human. I bet that's gonna people gonna defend it when they get told that. When the police show up at the door, whatever little squad they use, whatever number they got. Because when you think about that number, you know, that 19, that sounds military. You know, remember they called it the corona at first, then it went to that number. I'm like, that's military. So they might knock on your door. Hey, you done took this, you part of this. You got to go here. You got to be quarantined. Oh, you refuse? They're going to show up with some drones. Have little robots come up, you know, little robot pull his gun out. You know, you got to report. If not, hey, you about to have a shootout.
Y'all got like a Bluetooth number that come up.
They got that little, they said that IP number.
Yeah,
the
you got
digital
no IP
number.
number, you might get shot.
And look, with that number, man, they might send a drone. That drone can probably trace your IP number.
Yeah.
So you can't go nowhere once you got the juicy juice. You already, you know, kind of tagged, really. They ain't got to get out the office to get you. They eat gummy pretzels. We're sitting in the office, they press a button.
Just like how they cut your electricity off, they just cut your light bulb.
Just cut it off, huh? Ain't got to leave nowhere. They look up your address, flip it. And you used to have to come out, huh? Have to fight with your dog. You're like, I ain't putting my dog up. You know, my aunt used to love that, man. They just had to let you get cut off. We had a dog in the backyard. They couldn't cut it off because the dog back there. Now they just, flip it. I ain't got to even come out and say nothing. You got the email. I sent you an email. You're on plot 24 hours. Your stuff is off.
That what you just said right there, just it remind me of what King David said in Psalm 56 and 6. I'm gonna read the NLT version where it says Psalm 56 and 6. He said they come together to spy on me, watching my every step, eager to kill me. Don't let them get away with their wickedness and their anger. Oh, power, bring them down.
That's a good prayer right there. So that's King David's mighty prophet. He talked about what we're about to go through now, man. He said they come to spy on us. They do. Everything smart you got in your house is watching you. Smart TV is watching you. Your new video game system is watching you. Your phone is watching you. And then you got like a smart thermostat. I heard Esau come in and just, he can turn and set the temperature to your house where you want it to be set to. And you can't even like set it to what you want it to. So you feeling, you know, it's gonna be easy. And he got control of your house. Then I want it to be 70 degrees in your house. It's gonna be 70 degrees in your house. So you better grab a blanket. You can't reset your stuff, man. I'm like, hey, man, I don't know why I pay all these high bills. I can't turn me no heat on. Oh, no. They say, then you feel dumb for getting it. They call it smart. It's only smart for Esau.
Right.
It ain't smart for you. You feel like a
got
dummy for getting it. Like, why I get this smart? You know, you got you a smart stool. You can't flush it no more.
Refrigerators.
Small
Hey, they got all of this shit too. Yeah.
They like you done ate 2,000 calories. You can't open that sucker up no more. You on a diet. Like, I don't feel smart for buying this. Now I need some old school. I need the J&J appliance refrigerator.
Yeah, right.
They don't tell me I'm fat. You know, you done had enough water today. Hey, little water thing don't work.
Right, and verse 5, I should have started at verse 5 on that too, because it said, they are always twisting what I say, that spend their days plotting to harm me. They come together to spy on me, watching my every step, to eager to kill me. And he said, don't let them get away with it. Their wickedness and their anger, oh power, bring them down.
Ooh, old power bring them down, man. So that's right there. King David let you know everything in that shit right there. They coming to spy on you. They got our life.
And they always twisting our words. Like basically what they saying, they always say black Hebrew Israelites when we don't call ourselves black. Or they say we a hate group, we hate white people, you know, all because we say Esau Edom is a so-called white man. But in the same breath, we'll say that all Israel is not Israel. So just because you look like a Jake don't necessarily mean that, you know, you're a part of Israel, you know. You know, you could be a chocolate colored Edomite.
They don't want the in-depth breakdown. They just want. They pretty much bring us a hate group so they can eliminate us.
Right.
They want to put us in their terrorist group. And they use like what we say, like, oh, see, they hate white people. I told you that. They violent. And they military.
And this is spot on. That's why he said they are always twisting my word. Like, God, they so spot on, man. This is why we got to get into the word of y'all about to be outside.
And what was that? That scripture?
Psalm 56:6. I read the NLT version, but it's not. I read the NLT version. Psalm 56. You thought it verse 5, but it's Psalm 56:6.
I just want to highlight it right.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They are watching. They want the children of Israel. They want to shed their blood. They want to go back to the 1700s. They just don't want everybody to look at them as if, you know, bad or anything. They want to be the good guys. Esau's got that good guy covered. He want to keep that good guy covered. The narrative, you know. So he has to spin us. We're black. We're bad. We trying to take away America and things of that nature. Trying to make us be terrorists. Got to demonize us. I notice every time they attack somebody, that's what they do. I got to run a campaign to show the world like how bad you are. They did it to the Muslims.
Or when Esau Edom do one of his wickedness, he'll try to justify it. And every time he killed a Jake, they always look up at Jake's background. Oh, he was a gangbanger, you know, little shit like that.
Yeah, the blunt in his mouth when he was 8.
Right.
You know, he jaywalked way back when he was 12. You know.
And then when the Edomite do it, they putting up good pictures of him taking pictures of him and his family, trying to paint him in a good light.
Yeah, he's just disturbed.
Yeah.
He had a hard upbringing. He's mentally ill.
Yeah, there it is. Mentally ill. That's the main one they use.
That's what happened. He's gonna be okay. He needs counseling. You know, Jake, shit, you going to jail. You know what I'm saying? They might want the death penalty depending on what you did. You know?
They do that with drug court too.
Oh yeah,
you know, back in the day, grandma get caught up in the house, she going to jail too. Yeah. Now they just give them drug court, go to class.
Yeah. That's how my uncles got off of smoking crack. They just went to jail. Nowadays you got plants where they giving them the heroin. And they talking about he tapering off. I'm like, what the hell? And what they call it, the little health outreach programs. They didn't do that for Jake. They go to jail. They gotta go cold turkey.
That's backfiring on Eve because they want to make it look like they, you know, all that by not sending them to jail and separating them from society and their drugs. All they doing is keeping them out here on the streets, you know, and they just getting worse and worse until they kill themselves.
We see it every day. Like majority of people out there that's pouring on drugs is Edomite.
Right before
Campbell, yeah, that's it. They everywhere, man. And it's every city too. I'm watching Jake's on YouTube. Like there's a Jake in LA. He showed they got a whole community. It's like a city almost full of tents. Everybody homeless. I'm like, God, like, if they don't let you know your kids was done, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's walking. And it's Italy. He says it's a whole city full of tents, man. A big homeless drug community. It's like, hey, not the living dead when he was filming, man. You got Esau. I wouldn't want to be there, man. It's not no place to be.
I'm talking about trade mindless demons right there.
God. So right now, hey, it's about to hit gears. It's about to switch a gear. Esau gonna collapse that dollar, and that's gonna make everybody just go straight, apes, straight go crazy. So Esau got to get everything in place, but its initial upward is about to happen. That dollar collapse. A lot of people don't want to go into this new system, and Edomites is bugging out right now. I did a lesson now. Esau bugging out over McDonald's. So imagine when that dollar collapsed. Esau gonna, if he had $2,000 in the bank and they tell him it ain't worth nothing no more, Esau might get the loud. So I'm gonna come with this right here. This is James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich man, and weep and howl for your miseries, so they shall come upon you. Verse 2. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments moth eat. So hey, a lot of rich men about to weep, man. All your Wall Street dudes about to go crazy. He got about 500K in the bank. He's about to go zeroed out, and he's not used to going without. He's got a silver spoon in his mouth all day, his whole life. That's his hedge fund money, trust fund money. So when they go to zero, hey, they whole family's at risk. So anybody that's caught out in traffic with him, cut Esau off in traffic, he just lost $200,000 class. He might just come out, and just gun down your whole car. So we got to be real circumspect and on the watch on what, and like not just Esau, Jake too. 2/3 Jake. Ray used to put the money to his ear. So if he can't do that no more, and he got a little, 45 in his purse, he might pull out this blame on you because he lost his money. A lot of dudes need money to even get something from women. So they go to zero, they look like that's my whole life is gone. I can't get women. I can't eat. But I got this shotgun in my trunk. I might just light somebody up just cause. I lost my money. So that initial dollar crash is gonna be a big shock. It's gonna be a big for us it's gonna be nothing. We know it's coming. We're gonna be fine. But then the outside world, man, they're gonna be running around the streets going crazy, man. You're gonna hear about you hollering and screaming. People gonna be fighting their people, And two in the black, you're gonna see that. Hey, I wouldn't want to work in the bank right now. Ooh, I wouldn't want to work in the bank. The bank's gonna be the first ones. They're gonna do what they call it a bank run. I ain't got your money, but they gonna come up there like you better have my money or else. So a lot of people at banks, that's where the first people, the security gonna be at banks. People gonna run up in the banks with them AKs like, hey, ARs like you better have my money. You better have my money. The money's supposed to be insured. They all like we ain't got it. I got my bank did a switch over for a whole week. I couldn't get no money out the bank. I couldn't even use the ATM to get no money out. They said report to your financial institution. So my bank, my money was locked up. Thank the Lord I had a little money, left over. I made it through, but I found out everybody didn't make it like that. I just found this out. They working Friday. The reason my bank got more security and it's got they did more renovate. I thought they just did it because they got more money. I found out that Edomite threw a Molotov cocktail at the bank because he couldn't get no money out. I found out through another Edomite at work. I'm like, that's gonna get increased. That's just a week. He's gonna try to burn the bank down. You throw a Molotov cocktail. I didn't think people still doing that no more. They say he threw a Molotov cocktail at the bank. Hey, he in jail right now. They said he got a film and everything. He tried to burn the bank down because he couldn't get no money. That's about to be real serious when they decided hey, we ain't using cash no more. Dollars is gone. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe we can work out a deal. We transfer your money to digital credits. We transfer it over. And some people are like, nah, you better give my cash right now. I gave you cash, you better give my cash right now, or I'm about to light this shotgun up. That's how they gonna handle it. I'll call it and say I won't want to work at the bank. Everybody gonna be hating you. They probably gotta do what's their little picking lines, where they be defending them for crowds of people to get the bank, to get the job. They have them little lines. It's got to be crazy. And that could happen as quick as next year. Beginning of New Year's, we can see that, in effect. There are the banks already, since the bank already done bellied up. You look at JP Morgan losing accounts, Wells Fargo losing accounts. Man, people is not going, a lot of rich men going to be howling, crying, boo-hooing like a little kid because they broke. So that's their precept about to come into play. Future prophecy. And we read verse 3, this is why. That dollar is folded up. It's James 5:3. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. It shall eat your flesh with fire, Yeah, he treasured together for the last days, and the gold and silver is cankered. The U.S. dollar is cankered, man. It's done. It's kinked up. It's all messed up. They should have never put it to the oil anyway. That was dumb anyway. You should have always kept it back with gold and silver. Those are precious metals. They show you the Esau's not smart. And they want to collapse the dollar anyway. So they took it off the gold and silver standard and put it on the petro, the oil standard, and now it's just no good. Everybody's like got other oil suppliers. So now that dollar, the technique they use to make everybody have to use their money, everybody's going around that. That's the sanctions that they going around. Because every time the U.S. got a problem with somebody, they sanction you. And they sanction you with what? They use the petrodollar. So now the country like, okay, you're going to do that. We're going to come together with our economies. We're going to back it with gold. And now what? So that's that. Hey, it's canker, man. Throw it out. No good. And it's eating their flesh, too. Because your Wall Street dudes, they feeling it right now. Their whole living is based on Wall Street. They got about 3 million in stocks and bonds. They watching that number go up and down. They need that petrodollar stay up. That's their whole life depending on it. So they watching that, like their life on the line, man. They bricks coming in. That's them howling like, no, they don't want bricks come in. So they arguing at the U.S. like, man, y'all need to go to war. Why y'all not going to war? I need y'all to go to war to keep the money going, the dollar going. They all like, man, we ain't doing it yet, man. We're gonna let it collapse. We ain't gonna go to war to somebody do something we don't like. But hey, we standing back. It's like they standing back. We watching the dollar die. That's why you got these politicians, these lower level Edomites, luminaries. They going crazy right now. They're like, what? You gonna let the dollar die? No, man, no, you can't do that. You supposed to fight. And I thought, and the top elites looking like, it is what it is, homie. You better get that micro CHIP. I heard Elon Musk got a good, good old girl link, Go down there and get that girl link. You be good. They're like, I don't want to do that. Like, we don't care what you want. Go do it. I'm going to read verse 4, too. It said there, he treasured together for the last days. Everything Esau got, he better cough it up. So really, you think about it, even the elites is scared, too. They see the chariots. They see Yahushua coming on the way, and they scared. They like, oh, shoot. They ain't worried about no money. They got all the money, all the resources. The elites, they looking at Yahushua coming. That's what got them scared. Like, oh, shoot. Is my Space Force in place? Y'all got them photon cannons? If they online, so they scared, And all the money they got it because they know Yahushua coming to make them give it up. He going to knock the Mario coins out of Esau. And we going to scoop everything up. So they scared, man. All of the elites are scared. Your middle class Edomites, your politicians, they scared. And now your working day Edomites are scared. All the nation of Esau is trembling right now. 2/3 are scared. They attached to Esau. They're like, oh, Esau's scared. Master's scared. I'm scared too. Only one's not scared is us in this truth, the house today. We looking like, oh yeah. We rubbing our hands together. We waiting on it to happen. Like, yeah, let that sucker collapse, man. We waiting on this to go down. We got faith in our power. How about your shot gonna take care of us? We tired of living up Esau system. It's oppressive, man. We gotta go to work. We gotta work 2 jobs to get by, to pay bills. Inflation is stupid. You got alphabet agenda coming in. Everything is just decrepit, man. Plus everything polluted, all your food is GMO. So we want Esau system to go down. We gonna realize, yes, we getting excited. Like when we see Yahushua coming into place, we excited. Everybody else in the world is mourning. We the only ones happy about the coming of Yahushua. And we see the kingdom of heaven coming. So we over here cheering. We like a band, a concert. We cheering before the main act come out. We hear the theme music going off. You hear that theme, remember Stone Cold theme music going off before you show up on the rock. Everybody go crazy. Like, oh shoot, who gonna get Stone Cold stunning? Where he coming? That's us right now. We hear that music going. And what's that music? The prophecy. The doctrine going out. That's that music. It's getting louder and louder too. There's a point now, like I'm looking at Bishop Nate, like, hey man. It's way past June, and I see micro CHIP. I see the microchips. Like, what you got to say now? I bet the people in the congregation are like, hey, man, I think you got it wrong. I think they got it right. What you going to say now? Hey, that dude sweating bullets. You trying to see how he going to spend his life. Like, damn, what can I say now? I done said sin. I done said Jesus. I said ain't no microchips. And like, where they at? Now everybody like, I see him. Here go Elon Musk right here. Look, They showing that they put it in right here. So now what you gonna say? Now, that's why they started fights. Everybody questioning them on their doctrine. They like, let's go out here and fight Palestinians.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
Just to distract you from what we said years ago. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Let's go out here and fight for the Lord. They up and started fights. Oh, did y'all see? I seen it this morning. Akim Sakari going out to colleges and fighting Palestinians too. They doing the same thing too. So they following knock-arms, you know. I'm like, oh Lord, say that's them gimmicks has got to come out. The prophets are speaking loud. I got it. Don't worry about that. I said that because everybody probably putting on their garments like, hey man, I see micro CHIP. I heard a lot of stuff about the money going digital. I heard the dollars about to crash. Hey man, you know what? Hey, I've been watching Great Millstone. You know, I'm about to take off my IUIC garment. I'm over at Great Millstone, apostles and elders. You know, Malcolm had a whole group. He had a whole camp fall out and come to the brothers of the truth. Great Millstone. Hey, this the time to get right, man. Don't have no pride trying to stick to no off camp. HOI, come up out of there, man. GOCC, come up out of there. You know, I think GOCC teach that, but they just off. They off. But if they teaching it, the MOTB is not the micro, you know, the C-HIP, the CHIP, get away from that camp. They ain't got, the spirit of prophecy is not with them. And they gonna get you messed up. Right now, they making their camps, they making them everybody go out and fight. You know, you're gonna be on film fighting Palestinians. And that way, then Esau can label you as a violent terrorist group. And he just lay everybody out. The Palestinians, the black Hebrew Israelites that's out there. And this goes out to straight sweet sweeper. You know? So, hey, double honors to Apostle Elders with Great Millstone, man, for giving us this 100% truth. Now it's in the play, man. Which, hey, since I'm saying that, I gotta go get this. This coming to mind. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for a point of time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come, it will not tarry. So, hey, it's tarrying, but it's surely coming. We can't talk about Elon Musk enough. He got people lining up by the thousands to get, you know, the thing in them. You know, so it's talking. You know, the money going digital. At the same time he doing that, the dollar collapsed. Now they're talking about central bank digital currencies all coming into play. You know, it's going to come into play at that appointed time. Esau, you know, ready to, you know, make it mandatory. They're going to put it on the news. You know, they might come with a C20 event. Oh, we got this out there. Go get the juice. Go get the juice. And once you get the juice, go get your micro CHIP all at one time. Just go boom, boom, like a 1-2 punch. Blam, 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 blam. This in this hand, that in that arm. Now you're ready. And it's going to come at a point of time. At the end, it shall speak. We at the end. Like you said earlier, before we came in, you was talking earlier, you said your parents, everybody know we at the end of Esau's kingdom. Even Esau tell you. I can't tell me the YouTube video, TikToks I don't watch, they like, we at the end. It's over with.
Everybody know except for the 2/3.
Yep, they the only one. Only ones don't know. And Esau know. I say some 2/3 know, because I know some people that ain't TikTok and YouTube, they ain't in the truth.
Yeah.
They bugged out and they know.
They know they probably gonna get it. Yeah, they know. Like gonna get it. Yeah,
they know we at the end. Everybody know we at the end. It's universal, man. We at the end. Because Esau telling you, the elites is telling you, and they like, we got a plan, global reset, there we go. Because we're at the end. You tell by like we read that preset earlier, the music is garbage, entertainment, the movies is garbage. After that Marvel's movie just flopped spectacularly. Everybody knew it was gonna flop. They can't make good movies no more. People ain't even watching sports like they used to no more. They up here trying to make some way to make people watch sports. The athletes don't want to play ball no more. You got James Harden switching teams and got to start crying and do load management. Oh man, my knee hurt. I got to sit out the whole year. They don't want to play no more. They trying to get their family and stuff together. I heard Kyrie Irving says more things more important than basketball. So, you know, he trying to get his stuff together. He bugging out. You know. What did Marshawn Lynch say? I'm just here so I won't get fined. Yeah, they said they know it's over with. They don't even want to do what they do. They play basketball like they not inspired. You watch them. Hey, basketball like rec center now. Everybody's running down court, shoot threes, and run down. It's horrible now.
Yeah, they're making some type of new in-game tournament type of bullshit. Trying to get fans. Like, they don't even make sense.
Yeah, like, ain't that the playoffs? That's because it's horrible. I watch the game of basketball, man. It's like rec center. You just run down, shoot a three, rebound, run down, shoot a three. They ain't run to play. It look horrible now. I'm like, anybody want to watch this stuff? I'm like, I would play 2K than watch real basketball. The game is better now. You know, football you can't hit no more. It's flag football. You know they get flagged for hard hits now. They just look horrible. They playing not to get hurt. They trying not to pop their little ACLs. They out there tiptoe dance. It's like walkthroughs. It's horrible. Like if you grew up in the '90s, watching '90s basketball, football, this stuff you watching now, you be like, man, what is this? You know, this dude ain't running full speed. They out there tiptoeing. You know, so we at the end. Books ain't good no more, I'm hearing, you know. Magazines going out of business. Nothing is the literature, everything is downhill, man.
Hey, without a doubt, you're right about the magazines. But at my job, that's how they got most of their businesses was the magazines, especially in the '90s. And we got this shelf where you got to organize all the magazines before you take them out to deliver. And the shelf used to be full, and they used to have them on the floor. Now it ain't like that.
They ain't good no more. Plus AI's right. And you can tell AI's right.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't got no soul. This don't even sound good no more.
Now they got email. You know, email. That's where they do all their advertising now.
Yeah, I ain't bored of them. Who's still reading Ebony magazine?
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's something to roll up your cigarettes with.
Mainly the older generation. They still be getting them cataloged during the holidays and stuff.
God, but ain't no young people getting them.
No.
Ain't nobody out there reading them. That's just something they just have, you know, set you look. It's like a paperweight, you know. That's the bug swatter, rolling up to kill the flies. I ain't reading that stuff no more, man. We at the end.
I ain't seen a Jet in so long, I can't remember where the computer page is.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to know the number, the page number. I don't even remember what that was.
Everybody read Jet magazine. Like, you ain't see. I ain't seen a Jet man. They might be collector items now.
Yeah,
you got a hold. You know,
they had the one of the limited edition one.
Cause where we at the end. Video games no good no more. I'm hearing the video game nerds complain all day. The systems ain't nothing but rip-offs now. You buy a new system, you got ripped off. That's how you did.
It ain't nothing but a replica of the old system that you just had.
With a more glitchy game.
Right.
It's gonna be slower. It's got an update about 50 times.
Probably catching fire or something got bugs in it.
God. You know, blow it up, overheat. Game, they only got about a couple games. They only make like 10 games for the new systems a year. And it's a bunch of remakes. Call of Duty 15. You know what I'm saying? It's all over with, man. Everybody packing up what they doing. When it's over with, you cash out. You press the button, you pull your money out the machine. Esau pulling his money out. All his businesses, they're closing up. That's why these stores is closing up. In a minute, hey, everything gonna be ordered online. Ain't gonna be no go to Walmart or go to Target and get it. You know, they got like, we had a store when we was younger, Toys R Us. Ain't no more of those. And they trying to bring them back, and it's over with though. Everything's about ordering. Yeah. So going to the store is gonna be a thing of the past. It's gonna be all order. They cashing out. And look, I tell you this, I can just hit me right there through the spirit. All these protests, when they destroying buildings, these all can use that excuse like, I ain't doing no more storefronts. Everything is online. They tore everything up. That's all your Black Lives Matter protests, your Palestinian protests. Yeah. All y'all little people up there, what they call the smash and grab, the little smash and grabs, we're not doing stores no more. And they're going to blame it, it's your fault, the consumer. And then people going to bug out on that. They're going to be, I've been in the house too long. I got to get out the house. So I got something for you, you know, with that micro CHIP. Like go to the camp, especially if you got the juicy juice in you. Because right now, hey, we're going to say you ain't human no more. We ain't told you that, but you got your human rights up. You didn't read the fine print, let me show you. You know, that's going to be an upward. A lot of people ain't going to, Jake ain't going to curse. A 2/3 nigga Jake, he ain't going to give a damn. He going to grab his little do dirt. You know, they trying to say we this and we that, bang on them. And it's going to be a lot of bloodshed, a lot of death. That thing going to come in by a lot of blood. Especially because there's gonna be a lot of resistance. Lil Ray gonna fight. He's talking about Volcano open up. Very few Edomites gonna fight. Esau don't fight. Like all them little hard militia groups you talking about camp, they not gonna fight. They're gonna go get it. They will be getting the micro CHIP. The biggest participant in getting the micro CHIP gonna be Edomites. They talk that hardcore stuff, but let you know, Yashrala, they're gonna do it. They're gonna comply. It's their system. And then once they do it, they're gonna convince you to do it. They're gonna be like snitches. They're gonna ride by. Oh, little Ray ain't got the they're gonna what they call it, Karens. All the Karens gonna be calling like, oh, he ain't got that micro CHIP. He ain't got it. They're gonna be calling with following you in your car. So watch out, they're gonna be your biggest enemies right there. They're gonna be Esau.
We got a hive over here and they ain't got it. It's a whole house.
Yeah, and she's gonna be on the phone. They're gonna be filming you. I see them right there. See if they did. They start the fire. See if niggas start the fire. They're not. They got to comply with the system. You know, they're not doing it. The system says this. Like they say, resisting arrest.
That movie Repo, they have scanned somebody and ain't got no scan. They're like, oh, there they go. They ain't scanning. Yeah, we coming. We gonna repo them. We got it.
Get it. That's a good movie too. Watch that movie, y'all. A good movie. That's how they're gonna do it, man. These Karens gonna call up, snitch, record you. Cause Esau, they also like what you saying, the Jake get unalived by the police. He should have cooperated.
Yeah.
Esau said it all the time. Esau gonna say that when the micro CHIP roll out. They're gonna tell you you should go get it, and you can still live in the system. They're gonna come to you like they're gonna say like they're gonna be like the advertisers. They're gonna be the ones selling it. They're not doing this. It's not that bad. You just gotta get the micro CHIP and you'll be okay. You'll be okay, Bayon. I'm just telling you, it's a good thing. You just go get it, and you don't have to fight. I got it, and it really is more convenient. It's really convenient, and that's how they're gonna pitch it to the people.
That's how they give life to the image of the beast right there.
That's how they're gonna pitch it right there. Esau gonna be your biggest enemy, 2/3. Your Sambos, your coons.
And the scripture said those in your own household will be your biggest foes. Those are their friends.
They did it with the juicy juice.
And that's beautiful that you said that too, because if you really think about it, during that C-19 situation, a lot of people couldn't even go visit their grandma unless they had that juice. You know, unless they went and got that, that inoculation.
You got that juice, man. Same thing. I had a lot of family calling me up, harassing me, telling me I'm a bad parent because I ain't giving it to my children. I had to fight through all that, man. My family, you know my family, they was big advocates of that. They was all like, you better go get that, and you better get it right now. I know you a better father than that. I had to hang tough, like, man. Now, the same ones that went on to me like that, like, I wish I wouldn't have got it. I'm like, I'm trying to tell you, little ignorant stuff, man. Man, they all got bad health. I got a cousin that had a cardiac arrest from that, man. And she's like, I think it was that. I ain't been right. People tell me, friends, I ain't felt right since I got it. Like, I know. And I wish I wouldn't have did it. I'm like, a couple years ago, you was all on my case. I wouldn't go get it. You know, grandma was like, I was the biggest fool in the world, big dummy. You know, you ain't going to get it. Now they all like, shh, I ain't doing it no more. I'm like, you said that last time. I got to do is apply a little pressure, and you'll go get it.
The pressure just like he did. Hey, crazy. It wasn't even real. It wasn't no real pressure besides the fact that on the news, a lot of people were losing their job. So and that wasn't necessarily pressure because how many times we done been fired and ended up getting another job? But it's just the fact that they used the fact that you can lose your job and just entice you to go get it. It just shows you how simple-minded they really are, or how much lack of faith they really had as well too.
Because he used fear.
Right.
Everybody know they went and got it because they really thought that if they caught what he was talking about,
Right.
they was gonna, be unalive.
I had jobs wave that for me. I'm like, they're like, yeah, you got your inoculation. I'm like, no, well, you need to. I'm like, I ain't getting nothing. Well, we waiting for you if you want to come. I'm like, nah.
And
that's it. You apply pressure. You didn't fold. You like, I ain't getting it.
And then that's
most people like, oh shoot, I gotta get it. Yup. And they go get it. They don't put up no resistance.
And another thing is this: when they mandated it, it wasn't in the law, but they put it out on the media as if everybody had to get it or else. But when you really look deep into that's why the scriptures say, "Be not ignorant of anything great, matter, or small." And so when you look that up, you be like, oh, basically they didn't. It was a temporary, basically. It was they only gave them temporary author. What do they call it?
Temporary authorization.
Yeah, temporary
It was
authorization.
emergency use.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They
Emergency
mandated
use.
to
Yeah,
emergency
that's what it was. And that's it. So when you look up to it, it was just emergency use. It wasn't mandatory or it wasn't approved. That's what it was.
They never put it in the
Yeah.
law. It was never like
Yeah, it
approved
wasn't
to the law.
it was basically FDA approval, but the media put it out as it was FDA approved.
Well, emergency use FDA approved what it had. But
Right.
it wasn't like approved through the law because really they can't really approve nothing like that.
Right.
Based on how they made the laws, how they country. That's why they wanted to do away with the law.
Uh,
For the martial law, because they wanted to do it like that, but they had already what they did back in the 1700s. They couldn't do it like that. And the old Edomites, like the Constitution says, they digging up their stuff. Really, if you did your due diligence to be vigilant, like the scriptures say, be vigilant, due diligence, and stand stiffly, you could have avoided all of that. You could have avoided all of that because it was only for a minute. Now that I eased up, I got my numbers, I got my money. Now you don't hear nothing about that. Everybody's still working.
And the crazy thing is, because that's when this when I was still like just buying stocks and bonds, I could pretty much stop. But during that time, when you actually look up the stocks of those, C19, you saw how much it went from $5 to $100 a share.
200.
200, yeah.
200.
And so that's how you know it was a quick money grab for those people that was at the top.
Yeah, so and look, that was like a precursor for what we're about to go through now.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't number the telegraph on how you want to issue out the micro CHIP.
Right.
Now the devil got numbers. Now he has data on this group right here, they'll go for it. All I gotta do is run my media and they'll do it no hands bare. Now these group right here, they didn't go for the juicy juice. I might have to, I'm gonna put some soldiers to him. Because his soldiers is limited. His resources are
that color list you said, they either gonna be on the red, black, or blue.
They got the list is filled out now.
Yeah.
They won now West gave them the list. Because everybody got the juicy juice. They're now in the yellow list. Mm-hmm. You'll go for the system, you'll comply, you're obedient. The ones that didn't get the juicy juice, now you on them other colors. Now they want to see are you red or you blue. If you blue, I might can work with you. If you red, hey, I'm about to sick my task force. We go just off them. And the blacklist for sure, he's leading this stuff.
And what you just read was the Revelation 13 because he said he gives life to the image of the beast, and they called as many of those that get killed who will not worship the beast. That's what that red list is for right there, man. And this is just one of you. We letting you know, like, hey, these devils about to come down on, man. They're gonna have that great wrath, man.
Because the time is short.
They chop somebody's head off, and it's gonna be a lot of people go from the red list to the blue list. They're gonna start cooperating.
But then, Esau he gonna do it how he did old school. He gonna line everybody up. So if you see Johnny go up there, Johnny want to be hard. I'm gonna watch you. You're gonna watch Johnny's head get lopped off. And they're gonna come to you on the little bullhorn. You're gonna get that micro CHIP, and everybody gonna get the micro CHIP, he's gonna take a step forward. If you don't step, he's gonna make that signal, grab the next one and put his head off in there. That's the penalty for not getting it.
It's gonna be pretty much like how they was doing that bug break. They gonna
make everybody watch.
Yeah, make everybody watch. You gonna be next.
You don't do it.
Cooperate.
That's horrible, man. That's horrible. That's to me. It's time to sharpen up. That's horrible. Like we ready to stand stiffly up now, so I'm already know you got to come in hard body. Yeah. I'm not about to go for your micro CHIP. You got faith. So Esau got to drag me to that sucker, man. I'm about to go out, kicking and screaming, Lord willing, get this spiritual power. I'm not about to go for what Esau's talking about. He already know it. I think they already got me that red list for him. Straight up. They do a red list. I don't even feel like banking with that dude.
Yeah, I think all the people that's in the truth, I don't think we got a choice because of the fact that we got the knowledge. They don't want to kill that. They don't want nobody.
Red list.
You got to get
straight
up out of it.
Ain't no blue nuts. You might red list.
Yeah.
Straight up. And see, that's what we looking for Isaiah 59:19 to come in. So that's standing. I'm like, let's get this. Let's get the penalty if you take that micro CHIP. Yeah. So this is Revelation 14 and 9. This is going to be the penalty if you take that micro CHIP. So you might as well stand up out the gate. Because if you take the micro CHIP, you're dead anyway. You just like to land it. You ain't got no hope. Like right now, we stand up now. At least we got some hope the Lord kick in on our behalf. If you take the micro CHIP, you just done, man. You at the mercy of Esau. This is Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive the mark in his forehead or in his hand, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And it should be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So if you even make it out of Esau's camp and make it past Esau, the Lord said that, hey, you're going to burn up when the nuclear missiles go off. You know, so you still going to get a bad punishment. So the best thing to get resistance or to fight this is to put up resistance out the gate. Getting this truth. That way, Yahweh can protect you, man. Get to that, what's that, Proverbs 18 and 10? Get to that strong tower. You know, the Lord's name is strong tower. Get it, set it up now. Build your riches up in heaven now. That way, when it comes for you, the dynamic sets in. You know, now you touching one of his anointed ones. You touching one of his prophets. And you know what the Lord said about that now. So put yourself in that lot. Set yourself up for protection.
Right here. This Revelation 2 and 9. This is the mindset you should be in. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee the crown of life.
Woo! That's a preacher got sticky on mind right there. That's what's gonna happen to us. And Esau gonna be like, oh, he ain't gonna get it. And they gonna like you watching lessons, you on that list too. And like you got the truth too. So they gonna snatch him up, throw him in prison. You know, that's what they're gonna be debating on what they're gonna do with us. You know,
You put Shalom on the comment board.
yeah, they got you. As soon as you like the lesson, oh, you like that, huh? You know, you in on it.
Yeah, I know I got over 10,000 lessons. I didn't put like on. So like,
No, we teaching it.
yeah.
I'm talking about the people that follow us that be watching
Yeah,
it. They ain't really
yeah.
know the women. They didn't know work, but I'm like Ox said, you put that shalom in there and like it, you in this too. You know, they got evidence on it. That's why they like everything on the internet. They're gonna bring that up. You might be in a interrogation room, like you said in precept.
Yeah,
And they doing you like that, they gonna bring it up on the date. Now you was watching Tay Yasharal and you like this lesson. I want what you know about some Hebrew Israelites, huh? Do you feel like you're an Israelite? Do you feel like I'm an Edomite? You know, they're gonna be writing down what your response be. If you be like, yeah, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, they're gonna whisper to each other, they're gonna leave the room, and they ain't gonna come in there and they ain't gonna try to neutralize you. You know?
That's gonna be your social credit score.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna say your shit way too low. You 300.
Yeah. They put you at a zero. Now if you're now you being an Israelite, I might bump you to 300. You know? So what's it gonna be? You feel like you an Israelite? Huh? You know, that's how Esau gonna do you. Now he gonna come. You're gonna be interrogation rooms, man. They gonna like Aki showed you find that light. They're gonna have that light post, have that light, and you know you done messed up, right? And with us, they gonna pull out all our little stuff. Like, man, is that you right there? That you, Mr. Yasharala? Okay, I'm an Edomite, huh? Okay, what's that Edomites do to guys that think they Hebrew Israelites? You know, might beat you up. Might be beating us up in there, you know, with the little bitty club.
They ain't gonna do nothing but
You
prove
what?
one word right. They just prove the word of y'all about y'all child right anyway. Either way it goes, you're gonna prove to be the devil that they is.
Exactly. They're gonna set up that dynamic. I'm like, are you mad at me for telling the truth? Is that what's going on here? You mad at me because I'm coming in the spirit, get how about y'all shot? That's what we happening here? That's what's going on?
And y'all about y'all child said it, man. He said the servant is not greater than his master. So if they persecuted me, they'll also persecute you. You know, and that's what you always go into, right? You say you got to count the cost. Elder Apostle Bar did a lesson about this. You got to count the cost. And so this is the cost of us following this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and counting the cost is letting you know that Esau Edom, who is the God of this world, who pretty much controls everything, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, the cost is that he's going to come down on you. And he's going to have great wrath towards you. Because you know you is a threat to his system. So he got to take you out. You know, that's the cost right there.
Yeah, because that's really to try us. You know, that's the adversity coming up. The Lord don't like lip service. So he want to know if you're a true believer. Only way I know you're a true believer, I'm going to put you in a very hot situation with this devil threatening your life, and I want to see you going to hold it down, you're going to renounce it. Then I'll know if you got some faith. The Lord going to know then. You still, cussing this devil out where he got you all held up, guns to your head. You still talk about, hey, still praising me? Oh, yeah.
That's spirit of Job, man. Because, when Job's wife came at him, he was like, the wife said, curse the Most High and die. So what did Job say? He kept his integrity.
That's how Esau going to come at us.
Right.
Put a gun to your head, renounce it right now or else. You got to have that. Your faith got to be so built up that you still talk that noise to Esau. And then, hey, watch for miracles to happen. So I'm going to bring this up. I am my precepts, so I'm going to end with this. Yeah, so this is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. The devil about to come in like a flood, man. Flood is like overwhelming. He'll come in overwhelming numbers. UN troops, military force, whatever force they're gonna come in. They're gonna have all kinds of little task force coming in. Advanced weaponry, robots backing them up, AI backing them up. So when they come in, overwhelming, you think they about to get me. The Lord said He's gonna do what? He's gonna lift up a standard up against the devil, man. That goes in the spiritual power. He might make you a chariot come and protect you on your behalf. He might make you where they can't see you. Or they little stuff get messed up, computer might freeze up. Your name might get swapped and you get sent over here. You get released for whatever. They get messed up. It might be they overlook your house. Your house supposed to get tagged and get kicked in, and they might, it might be a mark. Oh, we already checked that house. Keep it moving. You get that type of judgment, salvation.
I got one more.
Revelation
3:10, it said, because thou hast kept the hour, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell on the earth.
They said, behold, keep my patience. What's the patience, man? Keep this word, keep this truth. And keep his patience, man. He said, I'll keep you from the hour of temptation. Which means like you ain't got to deal with that. A lot of us be like, oh man, what am I doing that time? The Lord might protect us so cold, like that Job the 5th chapter, where you just took care of real good throughout this whole event. You got food, you got protection. It's almost like you in a bubble or something. Then after a while, people go like women, especially women, that's Isaiah 4:1 gonna kick in. Right. They were like, oh man, can I get what you got? Like, you doing good, you got food, can I get in? There's other people talking about, can I get in? But you're gonna be taken care of. Man, the Lord gonna take care of us, hopefully, throughout this situation. Now, first you're gonna get tried. Everybody gonna get that MOTB in your face. But the Lord said, you keep the faith in my patience, I'm keeping from that. So it's gonna be easy for us to resist that, man, as long as we hang on to our faith.
Our belief. That standard right there.
He's gonna put that up for us, man. Lord basically trying to show I got you. If you hang on to cling to me, I got you these troubling times, man. You're gonna laugh when Esau come with his forces. You're gonna laugh when everybody out here starving. I ain't ate in 5 days. You over here some good old chicken. You got some greens or whatnot. You over here eating good, getting fat. They stomach touching their back. You gonna be looking at them like, man, I told you out of this house. It's right. You gonna see some scoffers. Our family, they scoff. Gonna be all like, I'm sorry, man. Give me the breakdown right now. Now I want the truth. Give me the breakdown. I'm like, hey, man, too late. I told you get the truth, a long time ago. Now you just on your own. Get away from me, man. You about to get judged. I don't want you around me. And like the Lord said, our tongue gonna cleave to the roof of our mouth. We ain't gonna tell them nothing then. You gonna apply it. I'm getting my blessing. I told you to get yours. You didn't want to listen. You thought it was all spit some yin yang, some yip yak. Now that the situation happened bad, now you want the truth. That's that too late. The door done closed. We on the ark. We good. We above the flood. I like how the Lord said the enemy come in like a flood. Because he saved Noah and this family from what? A flood. So we going to rise above it while everybody else about to get drowned out. And that's because they didn't want to hearken. They didn't want to listen. They didn't want to hear prophecy, man. They wanted to believe in Esau instead of believing in Yahweh Shah. So the minute he gonna honor, the hopeful elect for believing on him. And all the way, like the scripture say that, all the unfaithful down their unfaithfulness. All the ones that didn't want to believe, hey, you out there, man. Go to Esau to get your help. We already know Esau gonna do you. Esau help is to destroy you. Esau ain't gonna do you no good. And we ain't gonna feel bad either. We did the work. We got years on our belt doing the work. I told you. Blood ain't on my hands no more, so I'm not about to be sitting crying, oh man, they did this. If I did like this, you should have gotten it through. We told you. I'm like, at this point, I'm looking like you should see this coming. This is the point now, like it should be no excuse.
Hey,
Dollar crashing.
quick testimony, man. I had a conversation with my cousin earlier, and she was saying she basically made an excuse. Long story short, that she was like, well, I guess I have the covering through you, and then my mom and dad, and I just that basically her saying that she felt like us doing the work of the Lord will fit basically cover her.
Should hit it with work out your own salvation for him. Like you did.
I
Yeah, hit it again. Like you got to do the work too.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what your lot is, as a woman or a man, you got to do your part too. You can't try to. That's basically she trying to get oil off of you.
Basically.
You done bought your oil. You got oil.
Like
she ain't gonna get her oil. Yeah, she gonna wait to the end. Let me get your oil. Buy your.
Right.
Like nah, you go buy your own. I got my oil. You go buy your own oil. You know.
And the conversation that we had is that because I told her I was getting ready to come out and go out and preach the word. She's like, "What you Jehovah's Witnesses?" I said, "No, I ain't no damn Jehovah's Witnesses. We ain't the only one to preach the word." And then she was like, "Oh, so you wanted them guys to be out there just yelling at people?"
Yeah.
And that goes back to Esau's system because he said they always twisting our words and we coming out here just to yell at people. That's another form of what King David was talking about.
But now with that, I'll say that's more Esau buying off the Hebrew Israelite camp.
Right.
Because what she talking about is Naquan,
Yeah.
Sons of Jacob, IUSBK.
Right.
They're the worst.
And I had to explain. I said, "Nah, that ain't us. We don't do nothing like that."
She don't know the difference.
I said we just preach the word.
And she don't know the difference because she ain't even like delved in to see her heritage.
Yeah.
You ain't even looked at all the camps. She ain't considered. With your niece, she ain't even considered. She just going off. She just going off what she seen from IUSBK. Any example she seen.
Right.
Which you got camps that do that, but they're not the real men of the Lord. Like Great Millstone, we don't conduct our camp like that. But HOI, they do that. Naquan them do that.
And that's the truth. And this is why this is important. This is why we bring up scriptures like 1 John 4:1 that we love and believe not every spirit, but try the spirit. And it gives you the instruction that you see that they are of Yahweh Yahushua. Basically, you got to try that person to see whether they are applying the principles that are written in the scripture.
When it get to that, she got it. We first even consider.
Yep.
I don't consider they heritage. They don't even consider they ain't even thought of that. I know that if you don't get in the consider mode, you will never get in the truth. Your first step to get in the truth, you got to consider who was my people before we went into slavery. That should be your first question, your first thing going out. Yeah. First thing, first you gotta get your meat on, your skin on. And they don't do that.
But on that whole
they like shit. Esau say I'm a black nigga. I'm a nigga.
Right.
I gotta go out and bang on Lil Ray Ray. Because that's what's on TV. I gotta, be a rapper. Go athletics. So with that being said, y'all sure man, we've just been edifying. Give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem,
Yahweh, baby. Hey,
Yahweh,
stay locked in. Yahushua's on the way.
Till next time, Shalom. Till next one. Shalom.
Yeah, I'm saying, they're going to Esau, his bought off camps. Got us that bad name.